So if he beats Ankalaev, what's next for him? There's nothing at light heavyweight anymore. There's nothing. He's going to beat everybody. You're not going to do Jan again. You're not going to do Yuri again. We've seen that. There's not a ton there. You got Jamal Hill and Roundtree fighting. Maybe if there's like a big, flashy knockout, exciting knockout, maybe the people want to see that. But we've kind of seen it. There's not a ton left at light heavyweight for him. And there's only he might have 2-3 fights left. He's 37, So the butterfly effect, the pebble in the pond, what happens, and this is what UFC's hoping, guarantee they're praying to the MMA gods this happens. Alex Pereira knocks Ankalaev out. Highlight, finally beat the grappler, quote unquote. After this, if you notice, John Jones isn't saying a peep about Tom Aspinall. There's nothing. There's no smoke there. There's nothing going on there. John Jones is chilling. He doesn't have to do anything. If he fights Tom, great. If not, all good. I'm still the greatest of all time. There's no pressure on John. He doesn't give a shit. I know you guys think he has to do it for his legacy. He doesn't. And that sucks for Tom. Tom and John isn't happening anytime soon, which is horrible for the fans, but for John, it's whatever. He could take it or leave it. There's nothing at heavyweight for Tom Aspinall. It's a train wreck at heavyweight. They have nobody. There's no stars. There's nothing. You have Cyril gone. It's like, all right, we kind of know how it's going to go. Tom's going to take him down, choke him out. All right, I guess we'll feed him Cyril gone. No one gives a shit about that fight, including Cyril gone and Tom Aspinall. Maybe Cyril's like, all right, I'll do it, but it's an awful matchup for him. There's nothing there. There's nothing there at heavyweight. So this is what I think is the plan. Alex Pereira knocks out Ankalaev, and then the next fight for Alex is against Tom Aspinall. The winner of that might get John out of bed to start hitting the road, doing some groundwork. And the winner of Tom, Alex, is going to fight John, and that's John's last fight. And that fight will go down in June. Meaning Alex Tom. Now, this is all predicated off if Alex beats the quote-unquote grappler. If he doesn't, it's a disaster. It's a complete disaster. If you're an Alex Pereira fan, it's a disaster. Because if he loses this fight, you want to see him fight Tom Aspinall, who's a better grappler, stronger, black belt on the ground? No, that's out the window. If he gets taken down by Ankalaev and Ankalaev gets his first submission victory, they're not going to be like, okay, go fight Tom now. No, it's over. When I tell you the UFC is, I know most of the time it's the brand. We don't care. I get all that. I'm telling you, they are biting their fingernails. Everyone in that office is praying to the MMA gods Alex wins this fight. It's where all the money's at. It's where all the big fights are at. Ankalaev wins. There's not much we can do. Heavyweight's so screwed. And there's nothing on the horizon either. We got nothing to look forward to at heavyweight. Nothing. Alex has to win this fight. If you like exciting MMA, Alex has to win this fight. I've never cheered for a guy harder than Alex Pereira versus Ankalaev. It's just, you want big fights. You want the exciting fights. So the pressure on Alex, and he's like, whatever, man. But I'm telling you, the pressure on Alex is not only is the UFC banking on you to win this fight and finally get past this quote-unquote grappler from Dagestan, but if you don't, it screws over Tom Aspinall. It screws over it doesn't screw John Jones over. He's fine no matter what. But it screws over all that potential. John, we probably never see John fight again. He's not going to get out of bed now. He's like, nah, I'm good. Yeah, but Tom's better than you. Okay, cool. Still the GOAT. He'd beat you. Okay, can't prove it. I'm retiring undefeated. I'm not going to sit around until you guys find some young lion to beat me. It's not worth it. But if Alex starches Ankalaev, then there's so much momentum on Pierre. There's so much. And then they'll start paying him the bag to fight at heavyweight. Be the underdog. Fight Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall beats their biggest star. Now we're cooking with gas. Now that gets John out of bed to go, okay, Yeah. Now his star's gotten a little bit higher. Now I'll do it. All that goes away if Alex loses this fight. You don't see any of it. Right now, what he's doing is not enough to get John out of bed. It's not. You would have heard by now. It's just John's not motivated by the naysayers. It's just not. He's been around too long. But if there's all this hoopla around International Fight Week, it's the summer, Tom, Alex, bro. And Tom starches him, gets on the mic, does a hot promo. John goes, all right, let's do it. Or heaven forbid, Alex beats Tom, even bigger. All right, let's do it. Your biggest superstar in the UFC, the face of the UFC, and he's a striker. He can't really grapple. I'll take that. And I'm the favorite in that fight. Yeah, I'll come out of retirement. Or whatever the hell he's doing. Yeah, that'll get me out of bed. So the pressure on Alex, just to be clear, is if you lose this fight, we never see John Jones fight again. Long story short. And Tom's fucked. He'll just be fighting the dinosaurs, the guys we can't pronounce their names, and in the heavyweight division. The state of the heavyweight division is a train wreck. It's all riding on the back of Alex Pereira and this fight at 313. And it seems like a jump, seems like a stretch. Look into it. There's nothing. This is the only way it has to go down. And Alex can do it. And everyone in that office, I know they can't pick sides and favorites. Sure. Everyone is foaming at the wiener for Alex to win this fight, including myself.
Alex Pereira said that he wants to bet $200,000. I know you can't bet if you're a UFC fighter, but this is what he's saying. He's betting $200,000 on the charity of their choice. Mm-hmm. So he's saying like Ali Abdelaziz, who manages Magomed Ankalaev, if you guys really believe you're going to win, then just let's bet this $200,000 and I want to donate it to like, children's cancer, something like that. And then I think Ankalaev and Ali said that they would think about it for another day or two, and then give an answer. But so I don't know if this is even legit. You can't bet, right?
No.
But even if it's like you're not taking the money, you're donating it.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so. But even that being said, if you're Ankalaev, you'd be like, just say yes.
Yeah.
Don't be like, I got to think about it. Like, yeah, that's bad luck. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't like
Just give us a day.
Yeah.
To Spain. Remember, he was like this huge prospect in MMA, and then he went to the UFC. I think he lost like one or two. He's in karate combat now, and he's been destroying. And this is the last fight that he had.
Second record! Yeah, in the black pants.
That's the Kevin Randleman look.
Multiple fights after that.
3 fights, 3 straight months, lasting a total of 23 seconds.
The DeLorean DMC token. Well, I'll get to DeLorean in a minute. The DMC freestyle is live now. No list is bad. You're looking for a quick start. Marcus bringing out top one and he drops.
These are starts and these dudes. I don't know who he's fighting. They don't look great. Good for him, though, for finding his niche. Who the fuck is he fighting? I mean, he's starching.
It's so crazy. Yeah. It's like this is exactly what he needed to do. Karate combat. Well, I didn't realize Tyson Pedro was out of the UFC.
I know. It sucks.
I must have forgot.
He's one of my favorites.
Yeah, so he did professional boxing now, and he won. So
good for him.
The right hand sets it up. Now the body shots, the body work.
Yeah,
that's slow motion, by the way.
That's right. That's all.
What'd you say?
That's slow motion, by the way.
See you later, alligator.
Good stuff from referee Brad Vicali, once again showing his experience.
Good for Tyson.
Yeah, that's great. Did you see this, Dustin Poirier? Okay. You can read it for the fans if you want to.
So it says, Dustin Poirier served as a judge at the Lafayette Comedy Roast Battle. During the showdown between Ken Edwards and Joshua Jordan, Poirier picked Joshua as the winner, which Ken didn't take lightly. Ken, in true comedic style, roasted Dustin right back.
refresh that real quick.
Hold on, that's it. I ain't gonna. I don't want to fight you. Actually, I ain't scared of you, bro. I know how to take you down, bro. All I gotta do is get behind the title. You'll never reach me.
Dirty. Is Dustin laughing?
Yeah, Dustin was like laughing and
That's
having a good
funny.
time with it, yeah.
That's good.